Hello, YouTube and Twitch gang. Today we're back for a late night stream. A Final Fantasy XIII. So yes. We're only gonna be playing for like an hour and a half, maybe. Yeah. But it's gonna be the best hour and a half you've ever had. Military weapon stalked the halls of Vestige. Through the Psycon Recon team has uncovered the lower world being 2 days previously. It is still trapped inside. Lightning in Saz. No, the real threat is not part of the Sanctum army, but Pulse, Falsey, and the Servant. Okay, I can't read all this. Point is, you guys remember what happened in the last episode. Why does it look so much better now that I'm getting into it? Because you're insane. It did feel like my quality went up. I don't know why. I really want to get some heal moves. People are going down though. I bet they are. Not. It's aggressive.
Can we take it a little
Wait,
slower?
yeah. Why would we go slower, Hope? Hope's such a loser. Not really. It's probably pretty cool. Just so far, he seems like kind of a loser. Yeah. Cutscene time. Are we all meeting up now?
What are they?
See, Lucy failed. This is what happens when Lucy don't complete the focus the Falsey gave him.
We can take him.
Let's even these odds.
Who am I controlling? Beat him up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I did even those odds.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner. You...
Wait! Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a pulseless sea.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that Falsey. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help Lassie? They're the enemy. How can you save Lassie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse. Why is this happening to me? When they found the Falsey the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help Lassie?
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
All we need is Lightning with us.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a Lassie.
What? A pulse Lassie?
The FFXIII has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the FFXIII order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a FFXIII, they become a Lassie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, Lassie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a Lassie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a FFXIII slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any Lassie, anyone who might ever become a Lassie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
So, that's a C card.
These guys didn't seem that tanky when I was snowing the gang, so. I really want to get my whole team together. Okay. Yeah, these ghouls are not that difficult. Give me something sick. That's somewhat sick. They don't seem like that big of upgrades to be like only 20 strength, seeing as that, but at the same time, seems very strong. Is it the preemptive strike? Some of them seem easier to get. Like at first, it seemed actually kind of difficult. That went very quickly. The other side looks like a probable dead end, so maybe I should go back down there. And hope that there's an item that I can yoink. Something I already got. Okay. So not worth it. I wonder how it's gonna work though when we have all the people together. If we ever get all the people together. Which I assume we will. The fights against one enemy are kind of easy, as long as we're not like a boss. Yeah, the stagger seems to do like literally a frick ton of damage. I mean, yeah. How much percentage increase is it? Well, depends on their chain. But usually at least double. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, that's actually good to know. So also if you like get the preemptive strike a lot of the times, it'll only fight the one enemy unless they like actually find you. Maybe that's because those are usually separate. I don't know. Nubs. Lightning now does like a lot of damage. I don't know about what your strategy is going to be going into these, but I feel like it's mostly, for me, going to be obviously like smaller enemies, try to use like the crowd control, but against solo enemies, just try and spam attack to build up chain and stagger. Yeah, sounds good to me. Does the shop have any new things we can buy? Some outfitters? Ah, we can buy some like stuff and sell some stuff. Still can only buy potions in Phoenix Town.
Stumbles into the wrong place.
Destroyed.
Roasted, absolutely blasted.
Sure do they make you fight each of these enemies individually. They're not even that tough. So my weapon's like a gun sword or something like that, or is it just like... Who knows? So far I think my team is gonna wind up, if I can literally choose between like all four, is probably gonna be the lightning and snow, and then what's it? The one person who hits a bunch too. Like like the slingshot girl or whatever. That seems like it'll probably be pretty good. And then maybe the gun guy. I don't know who the worst character is. Maybe Hope? The gun guy honestly doesn't seem super good, but he does have a good amount of health. Also, to be fair, we're going to be probably able to choose who we control at some point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch out for that. These big guys, these gas, shoot fire. Interesting. What does that mean? It does a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. You'll see.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Post brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Post Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy? You came.
Sarah! Sarah.
Is that my hero?
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she can save us. Sarah? You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon. Save Cocoon? Sarah, that was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me. You'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you. Sarah!
Sarah! Sarah!
Why is she turning to crystal?
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! Sarah's... she's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. Lassie who fulfilled their focus turn to crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead. Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over. Open your eyes and face reality.
Sarah, does becoming a lessee really mean losing everything?
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
Things are going down, dude.
It's almost in place. Surface team, what is your status?
Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned.
Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
What's happening?
Must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the foul sea right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
Is this the big bad?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Day with the foul sea. Got some things to talk about.
What? You gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Yeah, lightning does a ton of damage. Trying to see if there's any way I could like change the character. So lightning's like the glass cannon of the team. I'm missing all my attacks in this thing. It's OP. Okay, stop this guy from using fire. That's all I need to do. Unless the wind slash is gonna be OP. The abilities that the enemies have kinda crazy. The game honestly plays a lot like Ni no Kuni in that sense. You know how you kind of like give orders for things, you know? So terrible, basically, is what I'm getting at. We'll see though. We're gonna get into a boss fight. He's gonna like destroy me. I can tell.
So this is the FFXIII.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go! Please, turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die. What?
Something tells me I'm gonna be loading back this save a lot.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a FFXIII?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge. I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
I see gas. And I don't think I like it.
Fighting two of them's the real issue.
Much appreciated.
Should be able to take this guy down. Okay. The doctor's code. This is gonna be a doozy of a game, Jared. I have a feeling it's gonna be like I said, where it's more about timing.
Where are we?
Yeah, we'll see.
What's going on?
Would look at that. 2 gas.
Have you gotten hit by fire yet?
Nope.
I'll just wait.
Just under the fight. That does a lot of damage.
The fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both use it like at the same time a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. Nearly killed a man. Though they still have their chance.
Mm-hmm. If lightning gets hit, it's very tough, Jared.
Nah, they're too coward.
Of course.
Though I hope I never fight one again.
Well, that's not gonna be the case.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
Well, this place looks pretty snazzy. Day 11. The seaside city of Bodum.
Great spot to watch from.
The whole gang's here tonight. How'd that happen? Don't know. Destiny? More like dumb luck. Let's go find him.
Excuse me.
See you around. You know. No, but I want to.
What?
You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
Here goes. goes.
The beach looks very dark.
Making a wish?
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell my sister. She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? The sea who fulfill their focus, they become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. Don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it. I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes!
And then the Fire Nation attacked. Everyone died. This game makes me think of a lot of games. Phantasy Star, Acceleracers, the Sonic 06. Lots of things.
Gotta love these fireworks.
Xenoblade.
They granted my wish.
Your wish?
Sonic 06 is
Before
surprisingly
I asked you to marry
understandable.
me, I wish that you would say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
This looks dangerous.
Hey, Snow?
Yeah. That was close.
That's a lot of gas.
Yeah. A lot of fire.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
The heck is that thing?
The flying thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Don't let it use its wind attack on you.
Well, it's dead. So.
One of them
Thank you,
is.
Snow.
Must use its wind attack though.
I'm sure you will.
Sarah!
Place is pretty cool.
Is this
But unts. Lake Brescia. Cocoon Lowlands. It's like a painting.
This must be Lake Brescia? I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal?
Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey, 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 hey! Watch out! What did I just do?
You used
Things are getting interesting.
You used the power of Lassie. The Fal'Cie cursed us. We're Lassie now.
Right.
You can assign characters the most effective roles for any given situation by changing the party's paradigm or whatever. You can switch between paradigms or whatever as long as you like first. So that is the party thing. Okay. Each paradigm or whatever assign specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available for the party member as well as their general behavior in combat. Okay. There's a wide variety of things to choose from. Offensive, concentrate on dealing damage to enemies, while defensive, focus on party protection and healing. It's very important to shift paradigms to suit your situation. Okay. The current one is an offensive one, multiple attacks, turning into Ravager targets. Whichever enemy has command to attacks with the goal to quickly filling the enemy's charge to stagger it. Okay. So, okay, target whichever enemy the command to attacks. Okay, so they're just like gonna follow me. Okay. Department is just taking damage. Might be a good time to change it. Okay. Student Solidarity will cast Snow in the role of Sentinel, boosting his defenses so he can shield others from enemy ire. Vanille's role has changed to Medic, causing her to concentrate on healing wounded allies with the Cure spell. Once the party has recovered its strength, you can shift back to Relentless Assault and continue battling enemies.
Try that on me. Thanks. Thanks.
If I've learned anything from anything, I have to target the arms first.
Maybe you're right. This is gonna get interesting, Jared.
Oh,
Very
I'm
quickly.
low on health. That could have been bad.
So we really are Lassie.
Looks like it.
You too?
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
Let's see to the last.
Why me? I don't even know you. Will you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it! Sorry.
Everything is gonna be all right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
See, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now. Why me?
Okay. So let's see how our menu's looking. Adjust rules, create custom party ones. Okay. Okay, so I can't actually choose them, I don't think. Okay, so I can't change my team members yet. Interesting. I probably want to give them some stuff. Improved potions. That seems like a good thing to give my leader. I dropped strength though. Won't worry about it yet. Let's get to a fight and try this.
Trust the soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
More cutscenes.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The FFXIII, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering...
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
I didn't have the stream. Let me in. Okay. Now I had the same dream.
So, we all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the FFXIII gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're pulselessly, right? Enemy's a cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
I'll come too. Wait!
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
Having become Lassie, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learning new abilities and improving attributes of strength, magic, and HP. Sure. Okay, which allows you to develop a character's ability in various roles. Lightning can currently develop as a commander or Ravager. Each has its own path to develop. As you can see, the Ruined Crystal is illuminated. Illuminated crystals represent known abilities. Lightning can use the offensive magic spell Ruin whenever she is playing the role of Commando. Next crystal to Ruin is still dimmed out, extending the line of Cryogenesis to reach it. Lightning contains some of its benefits. Okay. Character development always requires CP. Go ahead and advance Lightning's power to crowd and press A and line to extend, gradually consuming CP. Okay. Okay. You obtain strength +4 crystal, increasing Lightning's strength attribute by 4. Abilities can only be used when it's the corresponding role, but attribute bonuses like this apply across all roles. Okay. Times you must direct. Okay, normally the line will advance until you run out of CP. However, it will automatically stop at branching points like the plus strength 4 crystal you just obtained. Okay. You've run out of CPs and crystal gems that cannot proceed to develop. Okay, anymore. Characters NHP after each battle. Once you have fought enough, return to Crystarium and obtain more crystals. You know other party members in Crystal Army as well. If you do so now, press that. Okay. That's good to know. So just in fights, I'll get those things. I probably don't get a lot, though. So, the Commando, I just want to see what he has. So you can get things like Ruin or more strength. So HP plus magic. Blizzard seems actually pretty good. Okay. Okay, so it's basically saying how the line starts. So just saying he's like done right now? I'm guessing that's what it's saying. So the Sentinel thing's kind of maxed out. Okay, so yeah, it says what you can. I feel like I probably want to go into medic more than the Ravager. I don't know what even these people do. So he's just a Ravager. Okay, so it starts from there, then I go here. A synergist and a medic. Okay. So Ravager, I learned just like some cool spells. As a synergist, I get some other stuff. Again, I can go medic. Like cure, strength, magic. So I haven't even started down the medic path. I just want to go synergist because that's interesting. Okay. Seems pretty good so far.
There's gotta be a way through here somewhere. Let's keep looking. I'll go scope things out ahead.
I don't think I can, what's it though?
Watch the other.
Change my team yet. I don't think it said I could. Okay, no. I could have 2 commandos. That doesn't seem very worth it.
A lot of cutscenes.
Mm-hmm. Because things are going down, dude. That's why. This is going to be an interesting one. I might want to turn thing to slow just so it's, what's it? I know what's happening. I'm not gonna lie, dude, it does get a little bit confusing once you have all this crap. Because, like, I don't know, you just have, like, different kinds of builds. I'm thinking, though.
This already looks confusing.
Oh, you got the paradigms and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so then you can just customize things. I'm pretty sure this is the kind of setup I'd probably want for most. Okay. Yeah, this probably works. Because that's just going to be like the boss fight probably strategy is that. Maybe that. I think I might do this. It seems good to have this set as commando and this set as Ravager though. And there's a medic. I feel like there's not gonna be a lot of times where I actually want this person to be a Ravager over the healer. Yeah, that seems good. I just know there's gonna be certain times where it's gonna be like, I'm definitely gonna want Snow to be defensive and them just to be a, what's it, for healer. I feel like though probably having healer most of the time is not gonna be a bad thing.
No problem.
I don't think I'm a big fan of the Blitz. Doesn't seem that effective. How do I get this thing? Gotcha. Chipped fangs, I assume that's some sort of material. Where do those ledges work? Am I going backwards, by the way? Did I really wind up just going backwards there? I got befuddled. This is gonna be a mess, Jared. It really is. I just don't know how useful some of these quests are going to be.
What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
More cutscenes.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon, and then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense!
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them. If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Huh?
Place your hands behind your heads! You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Command execution tutorial. Ah, partial cues, Jared.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Extended lightnings by 1, reaching 4 to 3. I think it also takes longer to fill. However, you can execute anytime by simply pressing Y. Editor commands manually allows you to determine their order, which is important since changing bonuses vary by command. Depending on abilities, ATB cost, and try to fill the command queue with the most effective sequence possible. Sounds easier said than done, and very tedious and annoying.
I thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a SciComm, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
But, hey, wait! What's a man to do?
Looks like we're about to get into another cutscene immediately. Maybe not, actually.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this is the bad strategy. I definitely don't think I want to take that one person off being a medic, though. It seems too useful just to, like, not have to worry about it, you know? If you ask me.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather limit my damage and have someone who can, like, constantly heal me, you know? Maybe at some points that'll become an issue. Like, I guess technically in, like, the one fight where it's, like, you destroy the hands, then having them as a Ravager seems good, you know? Just for the additional boost. But again, other than that, I really don't see a situation where you'd want that over. Because, yeah, again, you're losing out on damage, but that also means you don't have to worry about, like, your health, like, whatsoever. Why do I try to start off with the ruin and then attack? I'm curious.
No problem.
Maybe having him set as a Ravager does seem better than him being a commander. Wrong button. Because if he just follows up and then she heals. Shit, this is like a side area. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of a strategy where not using the healer seems smart, but that seems just a lot of pressure, you know? To just like, turn them off and on, you know? Yeah, my regular attacks seem just better. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like having them on healer just... It's hard not to. A silver bangle. that just more defense? Maybe one day I'll click the right button. More HP and physical wall. Maybe this is actually better. You know, more HP on lightning actually doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Especially it's like a flat amount, not a percentage increase. So. We'll see. I want to try and do as many fights as I can if possible.
Weird, isn't it?
I hope we can farm some of the points.
I might as well make introductions. I'm Snow Villiers. Short stuff?
Hope Estime.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning. Last name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
O'Neill.
Saz Catsroy. Good to meet you.
Uh-oh. Cutscenes make me nervous in big open areas.
My kids have to get dragged into this.
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-foul C. That was our first mistake. You should have left it to the Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's foul C for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it. Why is that? Gotta be something.
There might have been. Not so sure anymore.
Cool. I hope we can refight some things and like our stuff gets more intense.
Guess they're hunting
Yeah.
survivors now.
That's what I'm talking about.
The combat is very weird in this game though. It's like it feels extremely easy, but also at the same time, like when those enemies use abilities, it seems very difficult. But also timing things, I hope that never actually becomes like super crucial. Cause that's just gonna be
Yeah.
so awkward. Cause you can't, it'd be okay if you could like press like B or something to cancel all your commands, you know? So you like don't walk forward,
Another way round?
you know? But
Can you not?
I don't think you can just straight up cancel.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty spot on with that assessment.
What?
Just too easy.
That you can just press B to cancel.
Can you though?
Pretty sure I've done it.
It never said that it was a feature though. Maybe I'll try it if I can. I mean, being able to back up does seem pretty good. You know, more so not walk forward.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can feel like, honestly, it doesn't seem that necessary to do the Y thing at all. But if you can cancel and stuff like that, it seems like good just because you can start an attack faster, like, you know. Magician's Mark. Is that some sort of weapon? More magic. Actually, can I like just remove, or do I have to literally go here? We have her, and then him. There we go.
What does the Libra exactly do?
I think like identifies enemies or something. I'd imagine it'd probably. Wait, am I trying to go up here? Yes. I would imagine that's what it would do. We gain information on them, like what they're weak against or something.
That could make sense.
I'm pretty sure that's what it does in like the world of Final Fantasy. So maybe it is good to try to gain information, like the first time you fight an enemy. I don't know. I assume it's probably mostly useful for bosses to Libra.
I wonder what else is down here.
You know. I'll probably end
Okay,
stream with the
it
next
does
save
give
file.
a lot of information.
Sarah,
They give like health numbers and
It gives chain resistance, stagger point percentage, common drop, rare drop, status immunities, and vulnerabilities.
gotcha.
Thanks.
Oh, and it does give HP and level.
That does seem pretty good.
this is goodbye.
I don't see why level matters. Yes, matters.
Lightning. You're just gonna leave her?
Psycom will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know.
Finding secrets is pretty easy when it's a random
Anything
splinter off the
before this,
map.
No one will die. I'll protect Sarah.
What do you think
and
now?
Cocoon.
Well, yeah, until it's not a splinter off the map.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her.
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes.
Ooh, me. You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does.
Here we go. The big bad.
Whoa, whoa. No, no. No, 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 not now.
Stand back.
It's gonna give me another paradigm tutorial. Okay, has vast reserves of HP. This tutorial explains how to employ paradigms effectively to stagger it, so you can do extra. No, I don't need that.
I can't stop now.
Okay, cool. I died, Jared.
Oh.
Just tutorial. No offense, Paradigm like this allows you to counter your party's attack when a single enemy and quickly stagger it. Stop those attacks, and the chain bonus you worked so hard to build will begin to fall. Okay, as a result, it may be a good idea to stick with assault for the entire battle. However, powerful attacks are capable of reducing the HP. Okay. I should just like solidarity. Okay, adhere to characters where they're knocked out. Avoid using the defensive paradigm for too long, though. The longer you use it, the lower your chain bonus will fall, and the harder it will be to stagger your opponent. Okay, put close attention to your party's HP and the enemy's chain gauge shifting paradigms are needed. Okay, for the time being, your best bet is a paradigm composted of commandos and ravagers like reckless assault. Focus on driving up your chain bonus until your party is taking significant damage. Then shift to solidarity, recover as soon as everyone has been healed, shift back to offense. What's happening? Okay, your opponent's chain gauge has been fully depleted. Finish any healing as soon as possible, and then shift your paradigm back to offensive one like reckless assault so that you can attempt to stagger the enemy again. Okay.
I can't stop now.
Okay, cool. We lost again. I have a feeling this is what the game's just gonna be like.
Stay sharp.
Okay. We're dead again.
Stop now.
That was fast.
Yeah. I think I must not be understanding something about the game. Bro.
I can't stop now.
Yeah, I lost again. Let's try again. Are you at the boss yet?
No.
Well,
And I don't know if I want to be.
You definitely want to. It's a fun time here.
It does really sound like it and all. I see a save point.
Stay sharp.
Can't possibly be like that bad, right?
Stay sharp. Just stay out of my way.
Okay, I beat it. That was a terrible existence.
You're leaving?
How's it going for you? Reading the tutorial?
We want to help Sarah too.
No.
But without tools, we could be digging for days. The army's on our trail. For now, we gotta keep moving. For now.
So I just abandoned her and saved myself?
What about your focus? What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that what you promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning! I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Gotten one shot yet?
No, not the boss yet.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
Well, I was at a checkpoint.
My God, Jared, I'm thinking you're over here destroying the boss somehow, and I'm like, how's he doing it? How's he managing?
I mean, I will when they get there. Yeah, naturally.
Took me like 5 attempts. I think I have a bit of a strategy going in now,
5
though.
pretty quick attempts, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah.
Snow.
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
Right. But
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah, count on it.
Snow's leaving us. Just temporarily.
I'll get you out of
Okay,
there.
another save point.
Count on it.
Into a cutscene. This can only mean one thing.
Maybe. Okay. That's definitely one of the teams. Yeah, because all he can be is a Ravager. We'll see what happens. Okay, I guess I have a good amount of these upgrades. That didn't seem that great, but whatever. I don't even know what this guy can really even accomplish, but... He's like right there. You fighting him yet?
Nope.
Maybe we shouldn't have.
Wrong cutscene, or you're just still in the cutscene?
Still in the cutscene.
Gonna have a
That
fun
looks like a
time.
heavy mech guy who just entered the cutscene. This doesn't look like it's gonna be very fun.
Probably won't be. This is just going to be a very interesting game, to say the least.
I hope Snow's okay.
I think Snow will be fine. I'm more concerned about me.
I see what you mean.
Did you die?
They are a straight up cheater. Even if I would have swapped, it wouldn't help me. Because it just hit me super quickly.
Do not shake the slippery tube. We cool on this? Do not shake the slippery tube.
It's awfully scary if you look down. You should close your eyes.
Thor, we'll see how many attempts it starts to take you, Jared.
I was about to just increase my HP, but
What do you mean?
like using like
Crystal stuff? Yeah, I probably should have done that before fighting the boss. In theory. That probably would have at least made it a little bit easier. That's not what I meant to do.
my god.
Huh.
Crystal Rain, one shot, one shot, one shot.
Is that your second death?
Yep. This is kind of a bully move to make the main character you can't let die a glass cannon.
It's fine. I mean, you can give them like a defensive accessory if you want. Then you're also not going to be doing any damage, but... Yeah, I do like playing Lightning, because they're, like, obviously the main damage, but, like... Some of them are, just difficult. I hate how you have to swap so much, though, you know? I can't see him, but... It's gonna take forever for this preemptive strike to go through. Yeah, I mean, definitely these people are pretty powerful. Thing is, I feel like we're definitely not going to get a choice in terms of who we have to use for boss fights, because I have a feeling we're going to have to use Snow, the healer, and Lightning.
Just stay out of my way.
We'll see, though. I feel like it's honestly just not a bad strategy in general to run that. What attempt are you on now?
Currently on my third attempt.
How's it looking?
It's not looking the worst.
What's HP at?
A little below half.
Still
Okay. That's when I lost like my third attempt.
We'll never get past this if you don't say
Why are you
something.
live right now? Good question.
Next time
This
we
game's just so much fun.
You'll learn exactly how I feel.
No, it is actually pretty good though. What is this thing? Examine.
Looks operational.
Interesting, interesting. Well, we angered all the wildlife. Sounds like a great plan. Is it preemptive? That's
Third
what I
attempt
like to
easy.
see. But
I think I caught on just a little faster than you did. Because I take it we use the same strategy.
I doubt it. I basically had to just swap a million times.
I just basically, after he did his laser attack, I just kept it up while he used his crystal rain. And then basically went all offense otherwise, using potions as needed.
I did not use a single potion.
I just didn't want to limit my damage and stagger too heavily.
I basically just swapped between, I always had the person on healer, except when like it was like already staggered or like close to being staggered. I just,
So how'd you stagger that? Just extremely slowly?
wasn't that slow. And then what's it? Whenever the big attack was coming, you know, I would swap the guy to defense, and other than that, I just keep him on the Ravager. And then when big attacks came, I would send him on defense. And then, like I said, when there was good openings, and I was like full health, then I'd send them both to Ravager.
You can set individual people?
What do you mean?
Like, I could just set my person to medic without changing everyone else?
Yeah.
I see. How?
It's one of the like strategies. You can set new ones.
Oh.
So you can set
Gotcha.
ones to just basically be the same roles, except for the fact that what did they have? Yeah. So I figure most of the time I'd want them medic, and that's definitely true. It just the only reason it's good to have them both Ravagers when like everyone's at full health and they're like vulnerable, you know.
Yeah.
That didn't happen very often though. Most time having heals up constantly was pretty good. But the two
Just
strategies.
seems like it'd be annoying to shift between like 4 different of those things.
It is. But it worked out pretty good. Okay, we should probably be hopping off to do Elsword.
Yeah.
But I don't think you get a save point for a little bit.
Oh.
And I'm fighting another kind of boss. Battle techniques tutorial. I don't like the sound of that.
Stay sharp.
I'm very scared this person has his charging thing.
That checkpoint was so close that I didn't even have to go forward to get it.
What, the save point? How?
Went backwards.
I think that was kind of necessary. Okay, well, let me go backwards then. Okay. Well, I did learn a little bit of just valuable information, though.
Such as?
Well, first of all, the stagger isn't bored because I didn't realize that you build up that stagger meter, you know, to do more damage, like each hit, but you only get that increased damage once they're staggered.
Yeah.
So, staggering is very important to do, like, any damage, but basically, that just means that there's no point really going for much besides just attacking and, yeah, really just trying to attack and then trying to stay alive. And then once they're staggered, though, an all-out offense is usually pretty good since you're going to be doing a ton of damage.
And does it also, like, make them attack much slower?
I don't know. It seems like they didn't use certain moves when they're staggered, which I think is the case. Like, they can't use certain moves while staggered.
Once while he was staggered.
Like, I don't think he can use his Hyper Beam, or his Crystal Rain once he's staggered.
He used his Crystal Rain while he was staggered, but it was like 3/4 of the stagger bar going.
Gotcha. And then this boss, I think it had like a Hyper Beam or something like that. It said charging. But I think if it staggered, it couldn't use the thing. So, yeah. But now I think I have a better understanding for it. But how do you know, like, what exactly builds up stagger? So, like, certain things that are better than others? Like, is it just the sheer amount of attacks? Like, say, would the gun person be better and the whip person be better for building it up? Just because, like, they attack technically more?
Maybe.
Or is it, like, based on any sort of damage or anything?
I feel like certain attacks might also have certain stagger build up, like maybe Ruin's good at that.
Yeah, that's one thing I was wondering if like, say, Ruin was better. But you don't really get any description on moves.
Yeah. Unless, of course, that is just all it is. Weak non-elemental damage. But in which case, why would I use weak non-elemental damage that costs 1 TP? Actually, no, that doesn't cost TP, it's Libra. Still.
Interesting. It now seems like, though, I have Thunder as a move. But I don't remember it showing up there. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, I don't think, that Ruin does more. It just says deals non-elemental magic damage to target. So. But this thing, Power Chain, says bolster, attack, or ruin at head of attack queue when target's chain gauge is empty. So I guess it just means in an auto, like when you click auto, it'll guarantee to be like at least one of those two to try to keep the stagger up or initiate the stagger.
I think that means that when an enemy's stagger read is completely down, your first attack, as long as it's one of those two, will just do more damage.
It says bolster, attack, or ruin at head of attack queue when target's chain gauge is empty.
Yeah, but it doesn't bolster mean, like, make stronger?
I don't know. Because it doesn't say, it doesn't just like bolsters attack, like makes it stronger at the head of the attack queue. It says bolster, attack, or ruin at head of attack queue when target's chain gauge is empty. So I don't know if that means like if their like chain gauge is empty, that I'll just do more damage or something like that. If I use one of those. Ah, so Thunder is one of my Ravager abilities. So I can't use it unless I'm the Ravager. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting, though. It does seem like an interesting, but what does the Commando do, exactly? Because that says the augmented attacks. Builds, attack chains more easily with hand strength. But, like, I could just get lightning if I swap to the Ravager. You know? But I think the Commando is the thing that gives me the passive with the bolster attack. I think. let's have some more of these points. Just try and max out some of these things. Okay, that's not very useful. Okay, not very useful. Like I said, a lot of this stuff seems pretty interesting, but at the same time, it doesn't seem immediately great, you know? I don't know, honestly. The thing is, it's just kind of hard to choose, like, the things you want to go for, because really it seems like you want your main person to be commander, and then the other people ravagers, and they basically will follow what I would do, you know? And just attack whoever I'm attacking. But at the same time, like, the other things seem really effective. It just seems annoying to have to swap between them a ton. You know? But maybe it'll be something we get more used to. That one boss, though, was kind of just, like, annoying with how it worked. Because, like, it seemed like really what it was that you can just get unlucky and you get fricked. You know? It's not always, like, up to you. It seems like that's what happened. Like, my first attempt was literally just a laser beam into another laser beam. And I couldn't do anything.
See, I figured it might be like that, but also Snow as the defender is absolutely OP.
It is pretty good, but again, the thing is that it doesn't always like protect everyone. So with like the double laser still destroyed me. And that again was my first attempt, so I didn't really know because I didn't read the tutorial. As well as the other attempts, just Crystal Rain just decides, hey, I'm gonna one shot. You know, even when I had Snow up, because I guess like it just didn't protect me or something like that. You know, so I guess again just kind of an unlucky thing. The one attempt I got to half health, but again then the Crystal Rain just one shot me. So I don't know. I think a lot of it just had to do with like getting unlucky, honestly. But now, like I said, I do have a better understanding. The only thing that's kind of seems difficult to me though is that obviously the stagger is important to like hinder them. But the thing is, you also have to keep yourself alive and also be trying to go for defensive things. You know?
Yeah.
But it's very difficult to know what to go for. You know? Because, like, it seems bad to have just, like, a straight-up defensive thing. Because then it's like, then while she's healing and using her turns, and Snow's just literally sitting there defending for, like, no reason, you know? But I guess at the same time, with only having those two options, it was probably pretty easy for the boss fight for the most part, because, like, attack them when they were using a powerful attack, or when you were low, you just swapped to the other one. You know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It didn't seem quite as effective. Like, it seems like mine was more effective. It was just a lot more effort, you know, into it. To make him more, like, useful a lot of the time. And again, that might be necessary in some of the future battles, to have something like that.
Yeah, because with just having two, it's a lot less optimized. Because I really only need defense, but not heals. I still have to swap them both.
Yeah.
So
I don't know,
obviously
though.
it's a lot easier, because basically, offense, defense.
Yeah, it seems like it probably is best just to have that, though. Just offense and defense builds.
Yeah, because I saw that you could make the other ones, but I only saw the random generation. I'm like, that seems annoying.
Yeah, you can also
Didn't
just
realize it was one.
customize. Which lets you choose everything.
That sounds pretty useful.
Yeah.
But
Like
again,
I said, it's nice to have it. But like I said, it seems so much easier and just smoother and way less stressful if you just have an offense and a defense.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, say, there's nothing worse in, like, say, a game like this. Meaning, like, say, also Final Fantasy World or whatever. If we didn't have that thing set. Than just having, like, an actual menu that I have to, like, scroll through. Like, it's just, I don't like it.
Yeah, having to have multiple options is kind of annoying, so I think it probably is best to just have offense and defense, and maybe if the reason really arises, but, like, honestly, just being able to...
Anything in that situation, I would imagine you just temporarily delete your other ones.
I don't know. I don't think that really seems necessary. Because like I said, my tactic, like I said, is I just had a third setup that basically just made her medic, but then Snow a Ravager, so then like he would attack too while she's healing. You know? But then it's like, I basically had to, when it was weak, had to change them both to Ravager, and then when the attack was coming, I had to do that, but then when someone was low, I just had to swap the one, you know? So, it was very annoying, but at the same time, it's like I was able to do a good bit of damage with the thing. You know? But yeah, I think honestly for the most part with a lot of those attempts, I think I just got very unlucky with the moves it decided to use, as well as how Snow decided to like protect and stuff like that. Because I don't think it just makes everyone immune or takes the damage for them. It seems like it just like protects one person or increases his own defense or something like that. Or maybe it just,
Yeah,
I didn't give
his
enough
first
time to
thing
set up.
increases his own defense, but then the thing that you can get as an upgrade is that when there are AoE attacks, he makes everyone take less damage.
Oh, so you probably upgraded to Sentinel for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just one of those moments where it's going to be one of those games that's going to be harder early game, simply because of not having access and knowledge, and then later on it's going to be really easy because it's just going to be very simple stuff and having everything. But I don't know. Like I said, that boss really didn't seem that bad, especially because if I just wouldn't have made those other custom things, it literally would have been simple, just on and off, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see how the game develops. It is pretty fun though, but it is just weird because like the pressure of like the timing and just being awkward in general, the fights, you don't know how much damage something's gonna do or how things are. To be fair though, I think the game is kind of meant to also be like to where boss fights can kind of destroy you like that, because they go by pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like say that fight only took like, I feel like maybe like 3 minutes of actual just fighting.
Definitely.
So I do like that, because at least when you lose and stuff, you're building strategies, but it's not taking forever, like in Fate Tactics, like Undertale or something like that, you know?
Any other game.
Not any other game. Like say Elden Ring is kind of the same way, where it's like you die quick, and you can kill the bosses quick. So it's just a very intense fight for like, you know, like 3 to 5 minutes, but then it's over, you know? So it's just about making that count, you know? But then yeah, obviously like you're not gonna have like 30-minute fights, hopefully. That sounds terrible. I can see like a 10-minute fight for like some of the bosses, you know? But I feel like that's mostly just gonna be tedious, just kind of like rinse repeat, not really like gonna be super intense for 10 minutes. But I don't know. Yeah, it definitely seems like building up combos like the main thing you gotta do though. Because like that stagger is definitely important than just trying to stay alive. But yeah, it just seems difficult to work with a lot of things, especially once we get access to like the full party. We can change of how we want. I feel like that's really gonna get interesting, because I feel like basically our tactic is gonna be we want the healer and Snow and then lightning, honestly, because that seems like it'll just be the most powerful, you know?
Yeah, your tank, your DPS, your support.
Yeah, and then you can just change them both to the extra damage, you know?
Yeah, because you don't really need them for damage as much as you need anyone for stagger.
Yeah, because I can say, like, having the people for stagger, like the one gun guy and probably, like, Hope and stuff like that are pretty good. But it's, like, the thing is that Snow's just going to be too overpowered, because you can just basically have them as Ravagers, and when things get lower powerful attacks are coming, then you can just defense build, and heal and be immune. So it just seems better. Overall. To be fair, though, we don't know what the Synergist is, or more so how effective it's going to be. You know, as well as he can be the medic, so maybe he'll be a worse or better medic, or just different, you know? If that works. As well as the one guy's just a Ravager, which makes me think that, first of all, you might unlock new ones later, as well as he's probably going to be basically designed as just, like, the secondary damage to, like, help build up chain and do damage. Which means he could be good in a lot of boss fights, just because it'll make it go by quicker and stuff like that. I honestly feel, though, like, that one healer might not be as good as Hope. Just because, like, I'm sure Hope's a better, like, actual healer, but the one guy's probably better at dealing, like, a lot of the chain stuff as well as he can heal. And so if you have someone like Snow, you're probably going to be fine, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably what it's going to be more like, because you're going to want the strong mage for, like, having someone like that side guy's the Ravager, you know? But then, like, run Snow and, like, Hope and stuff like that and probably be able to go off. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think we're going to unlock any new actual characters, so that at least keeps it simple. You know? But we're also going to be able to choose, I think, leaders and stuff eventually.
Yeah.
To, like, who we actually control. Maybe not, though. But I assume probably.
I mean, yeah. It seems like it'd be weird to give us, like, oh yeah, play all these sick characters, but yeah, you mostly play Lightning the entire time. So.
I mean, that's not necessarily that weird, though, because you still have kind of control over the characters, even if it's not, like, actual control. And plus, even when you play Lightning, it's not really, like, that great, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Lightning might even make a better secondary person, because, like, I feel like all I'm doing is spamming attack. You know, I'm not really doing anything tactical, you know? And especially with having the one thing, like the bolster attack and stuff with chain gauge, if you just set them as a commander, you know, then it's, like, easy. You know? Or, like I said, you can just have them as a Ravager and they'll be able to use lightning and stuff as well. But like I said, I feel like probably a commander is just a secondary, like, not the leader would probably be pretty good, because then they probably will just spam, like, ruin and attack, you know? And stuff like that. So then you won't even have to do that. But then, like, something like Snow, you can choose, like, hand grenade, the regular attacks as well, some other stuff, you know? So I feel like it'll change things. Probably, though, even playing something like Snow would be nice. Or the healer, just because I feel like you could play that more effectively, like the roles. To, like, say, you could be offensive on the healer, but then also still heal when it needs to be done, you know? So instead of having to, like, change as much. But, I don't know. Like I said, we can kind of see how it works as we progress through the game. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this playstyle of game whatsoever, though. You know? Like, the whole, like, how the attacks work and stuff like that. With, like, the meter charging. You just kind of have to be quick attacks and stuff like that. But, I don't know. I just find it very weird and, like, very gimmicky, but also, like, really basic, but annoying at the same time, you know? I think the main thing that I probably like about it, though, over some turn-based games, though, is the main factor that at least the fights are fast, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably the one good thing about it, you know? But that's really it. But I don't know, like I said, as we get further in, we might just have, like, a way better understanding for how things work, you know? And just new features that are added to make it more convenient. But again, I hope it's more so like we just don't know what we're doing, and not like they're just going to add more features to make it better. Because then it's one of those situations where it's like, the game gets better, but it's only because they hindered you to make the game terrible at the beginning, you know? But, I don't know. Anyway, though, we're going to hop off and do also our dailies. So, chat, as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey. And we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. If you're on YouTube, links in the description for links to the Twitch, the TikTok, and the Twitter. Always fun to watch it live. Sick clips on the TikTok, of course. And if you're on Twitch, any of the social, or exclamation point, any of the socials on screen, you'll get links directly to it. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I am excited to play more, though. So, stay in tune, chat.